Hey everybody, it's Smoother Than You coming at you with another gameplay of StarCraft 2. In this gameplay, I'm going to go over a Protoss vs Terran strategy. I've done this 3 times in a row against Terran players and have not lost once. So it's pretty basic, this strategy, pretty straightforward, and it's pretty good at the start of the game to mid-game. If you don't get them by mid-game, you're going to want to change your strategy up a bit, maybe add some Colossus or some air to your army. If you guys have not seen my Protoss Vs Zerg strategy, please check it out. I'll put the link in the description of this video. That's a very good Protoss vs Zerg strategy. In that strategy, I'm 7 wins, 0 losses on that. Very successful as well, very straightforward. Same thing, depending on what your opponent does, you're going to have to tweak the build a little bit, guys. I'm right off the bat here, very standard. 3 probes off the bat. Before the 3rd probe's finished, get your first pylon up. As soon as that pylon's done, get your probe that built that pylon to go scout your enemy. This enemy was actually random, so I didn't know what he was until I scouted him. He turned out to be Terran, so I figured I'd try this strategy on him just to confirm that it does work. As soon as you got your scouter out, Chrono boost 2 more probes at your Nexus, and as soon as those 2 probes finish, you'll have enough for your first gateway. As soon as that gateway is about 1/3, quarter of the way done, you'll have enough for your simulator. Get that simulator down as soon as possible. We're going very gas heavy on this build as well. So you want to get those gases as soon as possible. Usually after every major building, like a gateway or a facility, I always chrono boost 2 more probes out. As you see there, 3 probes directly to that simulator. They lost a bit of minerals there in their hands. I do not care because I want to get those gases in right away. See right now, probes and SCVs, we are tied at 11-11, but that's going to change shortly when I start chrono boosting more. He did kill my 1 probe at his base. I couldn't get out. He blocked it off. So I'm going to send another probe out to get a pylon up near his base. As soon as the gateway is done, throw down your cybernetics core. You always want to research warp gate. That is priority when you're fighting anyone. Protoss, Terran, or Zerg, you want that warp gate technology. It cuts back on build time and just makes it so much easier if you need reinforcements in the middle of the field or at your base right away. Unfortunately, they are stunned for about 4 to 5 seconds with half health, so they're very vulnerable, but as soon as they're in battle, they're right up and running with full health. There's my pylon near his base, just in case I need reinforcements. Always gotta have a pylon up there. Cybernetics core finishes. You want to research that warp gate technology right away and then chrono boost it till it's finished, because you want that dealt with right away as well, just in case it is an early push with Marines or Hellions on you. But Hellions are not very effective against Protoss buildings or buildings in general, so don't get really worried about that, him taking down any pylons or anything. So you have lots of room to get troops out there, but he will crush your workers line, so you got to be careful on that. Always good to get 1 Zealot out and Stalker out as soon as possible. See right there, I'm chrono boosting 2 more probes. Got my 2nd assimilator going down. Want to get that up and running as soon as possible, like I said earlier. Pretty straightforward, guys, right now. I'm actually 17 probes right now, and he's got 14 SCVs. See, he's sending out 2 Marines to scout me out. A little late to scout, but it's better late than never. There goes my 2nd gateway. Want to get that down as soon as possible as well, because I know he's going to do a push being Terran. Oh, there's my 3rd gateway. Sorry, my apologies, guys. I got 3 gateways already. So basically, he's going to walk in there. He sees me. At least when he comes in my base now, it's going to look like a standard, probably 4-gate rush. But that's where I throw the opponent off. I'm not doing it 4-gate. I'm going to stop at 3 gates right there until he comes in and sees what I have, and then that's when I change it up. Throw another pylon. You don't want to get supply blocked, especially when you're doing a rush, guys. Always stay 3, 4, or even 5 supply above it, because when you're building heavy equipment like Void Raids or Immortals, they use, I think they're 3 supply each, so your supply can run out very quickly when you get to the higher end units. There goes my robotics facility down right away. I did not wait for him because I figured he's not going to push by now. I'll get some troops out there. But as you see, as soon as I throw that robotics facility down, he does come now. He's getting his army ready. I did not see his army yet, but thank goodness for warp gate technology. That did save me there. I'm throwing down a 2nd robotics facility. So far, we're a 3 gateway with 2 robotics. He's making his move now. Thank you for warp gate for saving me. I throw some Zealots down just to hold him off till I get more. He's attacking my pylon and try to block me from producing units. Got another Zealot coming in. I gotta, if he takes down that pylon, I'm in big trouble. I should have thrown down 2 pylons there. My rule is 1 pylon for per gateway, so if he does take one out, but as you see right there, he took one out. Now I cannot produce nothing. He knows that he's gonna make a move. My first robotics so he did finish. I'm throwing down a pylon right away, but as you guys, normally I put a pylon per gateway, so if he does take a pylon out, your gateways don't all shut down. You may lose 1, 2 tops. There I lost all 3 of them. I am down and crippled right now. Got my robotics facility going up right now. I'm getting a mortar out right away. Here comes his units. I got my Zealots at the entrance. He backs out. He did not think I had units up already, but I already got my pylon up. I'm going to get more reinforcements as soon as possible. And see, I got my mortar going, Immortal being built, 2 of them, and I'm chrono boosting both of them. This is the key of the strategy, guys, Immortals. Chrono boost them fast as you can, and many as you can, non-stop. That's what's going to win you this, because you see, he's gone for Marauder, which is an armored base unit. Then he's gone for Marauder. He's most likely going to go for a siege tank as well. And Immortals have a armored damage bonus. The Immortals do 20 damage, and then they do an extra 30 damage on armored units. To top that off, they have a hardened shield, which reduces all damage to 10. So a siege tank is going to do 15 damage plus 10 against armor. It's 25 damage. But against an immortal, they're going to do 10 damage only. So siege tanks are basically ineffective against immortals at all the time, until that shield's down. And that's why this is so successful against Terran, because most of their units are armored, so you're getting that bonus damage against older units with your immortals. Right there, I got a forge going down. I'm going to research some armor upgrades as well. He did his first push, did not succeed. He did his second push. I held him off, so he's kind of crippled me little bit by little bit. Very good strategy in the Terran player, but I'm just getting more and more units faster than what he is. He's got 2 more units coming in. He's got a Marauder and a Marine coming in. Another Marine, 3 units coming. He has not seen my pylon yet, so I could technically drop units in his base right now, but I'm not going to do that because I know he's going to do another push. I can see it. This is the corner of his units there, I believe. So he's going to go for a 3rd push, and after your opponent makes the 2nd or 3rd push, you just decide when to move out. Try to move out with at least 4 or 5 immortals. As you see, I got 5, so that's a great number against Terran. And he's going to make his push right here, I believe. He's going to have no chance. As soon as I cripple that push, that's when I decide to move out, because I know he's crippled. He doesn't have much minerals. He doesn't have many units left on the field. And they just destroy the Marauders, and your Zealots can take down the Marines. You want to get that armor bonus against those armored Marauders. And that one Marine, I don't know what he was thinking, just walked right into that. And this is what I'm going to advance out. I do have 2 more being built. Chrono Boost them if you have Chrono Boost available, guys. And you see right now I have 27 probes out, and he has got 18 SCVs, so my production is twice the amount as his almost. So I'm getting income twice as much as he is, so I'm not too worried at this point. See, he's got 2 siege tanks, yet again, is armored, so they're going to have no chance, especially against my hardened shields and that extra damage bonus against armored. He's got his entrance walled off, so I'm going to make my attempt to go in right here, because I know right now he's short-manded. I come around this corner. I see his units there. I see one SCV. I see his units blocked off. So what I'm going to do here is send my Zealots up first to take the damage, and then my Immortals are going to target the tanks. Focus fire on those tanks. See how fast they go down. Take down those tanks and Immortals. The Zealots take the damage up front. Get those Marauders down 2nd and go for Marines 3rd. Get that barracks, and that's pretty much it, guys. That's the strategy. Get your mortars. Focus fire on any armored vehicles. Get the tanks, Marauders 2nd, and then go for the Marines last. They pretty much can't do anything against immortals with the hardened shields and the firing range and power they have against armored units, with pretty much most of the Terran stuff. Hope this helped you out a lot, guys. Please let me know how well this worked for you, and please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys around.